What's up, people? This is Rock Hands, the caveman here, and I'm here to give you a team preview for Week 1 of the Season 3 Psbl against the Anaheim Arcanines. As you can see right here, and these are the 6 Pokemon I'm bringing. Um, Real fast, let's look at the Anaheim Arcanines Pokemon. They are led by the Dragonites, Week1, Jolteon, Donphan, Aromas. Uh, really scared of this Pokemon. Houndoom. Jirachi could always be annoying. Masquerain, Breloom, and Ninetales. So straight off the bat, really scared of this thing setting up. Really scared of this thing setting up Calm Minds behind a sub. I'm actually most terrified of this Pokemon. Because this Pokemon in the sun, I cannot kill. If he gets this Pokemon with a nasty plot in the sun, the game's most likely over. I have nothing on my team that wants to take that. So if that happens, that's game. Just let it happen. I'm okay with it. Masquerain, chance to put out webs could be a problem too. Not the biggest problem in the world as I talk about my team. Breloom, this is probably the first game I'm not scared about playing a Breloom. Saying that, I'm probably gonna get my ass swept by this thing, but yeah. Donphan's always a problem too because this Pokemon learns absolutely everything, and it could have a Z move on it. So yeah, it could be a problem. Defogger right here. I mean, I guess if he got webs up and he started doing contrary leaf storms, this thing could be a problem, but I'm not really worried about grass Pokemon that much. Yeah, big problem, Jolteon. Jolteon outspeeds everything on my team. If he goes a Choice Scarf, it definitely will outspeed everything. If he goes Quick Feet, it will outspeed everything, and I will have a serious problem. Another thing, hoping to God he doesn't go Quick Feet or Scarf. So with that being said, my team. We have Capable, Unaware. We're running this berry so we can take a still move if we have to. We have Combine, Hillbell, Moonblast, Moonlight. Now, Hillbell might get switched for Flamethrower, not for sure. I'm thinking that Jake's a smart enough dialer where if he brought Suicune, he would be toxic because he knows I'll bring an Unaware Fable, and that'd be the best thing to do to kill because he can set up Calm Minds with Suicune. I can bring this thing in. He can toxic it while we both set up, but that's why I have Hillbell on it. The only reason I would change it is if I was really scared of Jirachi, put Flamethrower on it so I could take an Iron Head, pray that I don't get flinched, and then hit it back in return and let something else revenge kill it. The other main reason this Pokemon's here is for the Dragonite. If the Dragonite starts setting up or get weakness policy up, I could come in, hit this thing, put it in range where I can kill it with another Pokemon. That's why I have the Still Berry, just in case he's running a Still Z move on it, so I could take anything it wants. Because other than that, I don't think it really has a move to really hit me with. Definitely doesn't know Poison move. The sad part is that there's a lot of Pokemon on his team that knows Poison moves. Like, I'm really scared of a Z Acid Pour from Donphan. But what can I say? Next Pokemon, Arcanine. I forgot. I am definitely going max HP, max defense, 4 in special defense, and bold nature. The greatest thing that can happen is if I do get in a setup war with the Suicune, I can have a great chance of winning the game. So Arcanine. Arcanine will be running with the Grass Z move. Intimidate ability, extreme speed, flare blitz, toxic, solar beam. We're going max AP, max attack, with 4 in special defense. Yeah. um, reason for the Z solar beam is if his two best defensive Mon against this Pokemon would be Donphan and Suicune. This move should do at least about 50 to 60 to Suicune, and this one has a great chance of killing the Donphan, and they would be his major switching. So I have that. I'm pretty sure Jake is smart enough to know I'm gonna have this, so I'm probably gonna waste it. I'm gonna see that Pokemon and use it straight off the bat. But Toxic is also for the Suicune. Hopefully I could get a Toxic up before it starts setting up. That would help me a lot. Flare Blitz is just to hit everything hard, especially like Jirachi, because if he wants to start flinching, I'll throw this in, get the Intimidate, and it only takes one for him to miss, and if that happens, that bitch is dead. Extreme Street, just because it's great to have priority on your team always, because say if Clefable goes in against Dragonite and actually like hits the Moonblast and that thing lives with like 2 HP, I need something to stop it. This ability was justified because I was kind of scared of the Houndoom, where say I threw an Arcanine against Houndoom and you see it was an Intimidate, he would immediately think it was Flash Fire. So he wouldn't hit me with a fire move, and he would use his Dark Pulse instead. Hit me, give me the boost, and then I could revenge kill it. The only problem with that is I felt like Intimidate helps the overall team, not just for one Pokemon. It'd be great, but if he doesn't bring Houndoom, I'm justified. I'm putting myself behind a little bit. So if I see that Houndoom in the game, I'm gonna be really sad I didn't go justified. We have Serena here. I am actually going with a Choice Scarf Serena. This helps me out a lot. It makes it where it's a great pivot where I go in there, Chop Kick. Just he has a lot of physical attackers, and then with Suicune and Donphan, really helps out. The U-turn helps to get out of there. Play Rough is for like the Dragonite, the Breloom, which is great against Breloom. You can't Spore me, can't use Mach Punch. I come in there, can play rough, or U-turn out, stuff like that. I had High Jump Kick for the Houndoom, but in return I decided against it. I decided play rough will do enough damage where I could revenge kill it with something else. So I put Rapid Spin just in case he wants to put webs out, because webs could really affect the game, especially for like this Pokemon. If he has webs out, it just cancel out my Scarf. And I really don't want that. But this should be pretty good. I think I can live one Fire Punch from a 1D Dance from a Dragonite, so that'd be fine. Bronzong, going for safety goggles. Yes, safety goggles, because this thing, I can switch it in against Breloom if Breloom sets up, and then his Mach Punches and grass moves aren't really doing anything, and I can either Toxic it, put Hidden Power Ice on it, and can't put me asleep. Also good for Dragonite. If I still have this thing around with Dragonite, I can switch this in. He could take anything. Most likely he'll have Earthquake. So what I'm doing instead is going Heat Proof, because I think he's going to have Fire Punch, knowing that everyone runs Levitate on his Bronzong. So I'm putting Toxic to put it on a Solar, Hidden Power Ice to hit it. This most likely will be my lead. Well, get Stealth Rocks is very important. He doesn't have the greatest way to get out of rocks. Gyro Ball, just if anyone is Dragon Dancing, you just hit it hard. Or even Quiver Dancing with that Masquerain at the very beginning. I really think if he brings Masquerain, you're going to see this Bronzong Masquerain at the beginning. I throw up rocks. He's either going to go webs or quiver dance. And then I can live 2 bug buzzes and I can kill the thing and get my rocks up if he does just straight up quiver dancing at the beginning and live. Um, Pretty much this thing is just to help with something that gets set up or help get rocks up. That's its main point. Um, Archeops. Archeops is very important. It's scarfed, so it's fast enough to kill a lot of his Pokemon, like Jirachi, Jolteon. Like I said already, Jolteon Scarf, this will be a problem because he'll outspeed us and kill us and stuff like that. Earthquake does good damage. Stone Edge does good damage to a lot of his people on his team, even to the Dragonite. So even if Dragonite gets 1 D-Dance up, I can bring this in and be faster. It might use extreme speed, which we resist. It probably make us go under our defeatist, but I'm okay with that. Just get some damage off. Or I have switcheroo. Switcheroo is just in case I need to switch something, like if I want to lock that Dragonite into 1 move that I know I can live or something like that. That would be good. Or outspeed, just so we outspeed everything other than Jolteon, because we can't outspeed a Jolteon. It's like no point. So this is a good match. We outspeed Jirachi. It's really good for us. Acrobatics, just in case we get knocked off, it's always good. And for the Breloom. But Breloom has a Mach Punch, so I probably won't bring this thing in against it. Actually, that's a good point. I might switch out Acrobatics for U-Turn, because I'm probably never going to have this thing against Breloom. You guys are smart. Thanks for telling me that. And just put the rest of the non-speed stuff into HP. Give it a little bit more life, you know. Greninja. I'm actually going to Choice Specs Greninja instead of like a Scarf, and I'm going Modest just to hit some damages. Main reason is for Suicune. If the reason I'm going Modest and Choice Specs is I want to spam Dark Pulses, and if that thing like a rest variant, he'll fuck himself, because I'm either gonna hit him, be able to 3-hit kill him, even if he has Calm Mind, get a flinch, be good. Also wanted the priority move on this, so I can have a chance to kill the Jolteon, because Jolteon will be faster. So if I could get the Jolteon to around 40%, I have a great chance of actually killing it. Ice Beam has good coverage around his whole team, and Hydro Pump to just hit anything hard that wants to switch in. That's my major plan with this thing, is after something die, bring this in and kill something. He doesn't really have anything on his team that really wants to take this. His best chance would be like Aromatherapy, Aroma, whatever her name is, with the Hydro Pump. She'll probably be taking half or a little after half, unless he brings Scorpions. I'm not bringing any kind of hazard removal, so that can hurt if he could get stuff up. Oh wait, no, I got Serena with Rapid Spin. That's right, I changed that up. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put U-Turn right here. You guys are smart. I like that. That's probably gonna come back and bite me in the ass. But yeah, that's my team. Things I'm scared of: if he brings a Sun team, I think I might lose. Good chance of I'm losing. If I let like Dragonite set up and Clefable's dead, pretty most likely I lost the game. Yeah. This team I thought was not that good of a team, but prepping for it was a lot harder than I would expect. Jake's a great battler. I always have fun battling him. I'm pretty sure he beat me down in season 2 of the UPL, and then I think the only time I beat him was in season 2 of the Psbl, but we won't count that one. That's a teammate kind of game right there. This is individual. So Yeah, it'd be great. Most likely, I will lose this game because I will miss a hydro pump or a stone edge. So, like always, don't leave a like, don't leave a comment, don't subscribe. Just like leave me alone.